he is. Yesterday I went to this car show in the Denver metro area, and it's November in Colorado. Take that how you will. I took some videos there. I didn't take a whole lot. I'm gonna go ahead and play them now. What's up, guys? So we are here at Power Field. Just a quick cup of coffee while it's kind of cold outside. You guys know Alex's sick 3-valve bag. I really want to bag the 5.0 someday, but check out the wheels on this thing though. Beautiful GT3 on some nice BBSs. And then over here, we got a sweet M2 comp. Got some beautiful stuff here. Check out this Evo, the Civic. It's 240. Check out this Evo too. This thing's badass.
See this big turbo man? That thing's sick. Sorry, I thought you said green.
Oh, wow. I'm going to talk about the 5.0. I've had a 5.0, I've had 2 3-valves. Which one is my favorite? The 5.0, I've almost had it for a year. I've had it for like 8 months now. 7 months now. I've put about 20,000 miles on this car in those last 7 months. Driving from Denver to Phoenix multiple times. And then also just driving around. I love driving the car. It's enjoyable to drive. I drive it everywhere. And I've had 2 3-valves. For those of you that don't know or are new to the channel, I had a blue one that was totaled. I'm going to make a video on that later this week. And then as soon as I get the insurance check for that, I bought a red 3-valve, which had only 49,000 miles. It was beautiful. But then I sold that for this car down in Phoenix, and I absolutely love this car. Now, I'm not going to say that the 3-valves are terrible cars. However, I prefer this over the 3-valve. I'm going to tell you exactly why. Now, I was always a firm believer that the 3-valve was a better car than the 5.0. I've made multiple videos, one here, as you can see, that the 3-valve was better than this. And I swore by that. That is until I bought one. The first reason that I prefer this car over the 3-valve is the looks. Don't get me wrong, 3-valves look really, really good, but it's hard to make them look good. When they come stock with big old bug eye looking headlights, and they just don't strike you as hard as this one does. Now the cues, styling cues that this car uses, a lot of people utilize, it does really well. They look timeless for the year they were made, and they will continue to look better over the years. So I love the styling of this car. I love the way the fenders arch, the lines going over the top of the fender that connect into the hood. I love the body lines of this car. I like them. The one thing about the 3-valves that I enjoyed was the big old wheel arches over the rear quarter of the wheel in the front fender. I thought those were absolutely beautiful. But this car just does so well in its styling cues that it's hard to say you hate anything about it. Reason number 2 is under the hatch. This is reason number 2 that I love the 14 Mustang better than any 3-valve I've owned. But this powertrain is so much more efficient. It's so powerful compared to the 3-valve. Now the 3-valve is cheaper and it's easier to work on. I will give it that. And as a teenager going into your first build, you might prefer a 3-valve for that reason, and that's why I preferred my 3-valve. You know, a whole rotating assembly you can get for under $2,000. Well, on this you're looking at much more than that. But on the flip side, you're gonna invest a lot more into a 3-valve to make it have as much power as these come with stock. Right now it's tuned by Bama. I don't like Bama, don't get your Mustang tuned by Bama. But for a temporary tune, it worked. And I have a big old cold air intake and an 85mm throttle body. Now with these combined, I've already knocked half a second off my quarter-mile time. And that goes to say, you invest 10 grand into a 3-valve motor, you'll be making 600 horsepower. You know, you have boost, forged rotating assembly, you'll have all that fun stuff. You invest 10 grand into this, slap a supercharger on there with some forged oil pump gears and all that fun stuff, and you're gonna push around 800 to 900 if you do it correctly. Now obviously there's people that mess that up, blow motors and stuff, but you can push a lot more out of these drivetrains than you can the 3-valve drivetrain. Now the last reason that I prefer this over the 3-valve is the reliability. Sure, the powertrain is great for power, it's great to, you know, have fun with, but how reliable is it? I've never had an issue with this motor. The only issue I've had is a tuning issue because Bama sucks and it misfires and cold starts are really difficult. Other than that, this motor itself has never had any issues. I've driven it from Denver to Phoenix 4 times and it has never broken down on me. I would do it again in a heartbeat. It's got, here, let's see how many miles this car has. I bought it with 113,000, I think. Bought it with 113,000 miles. Now the car has 128,000. So, not having an issue driving it that much is pretty awesome. So, on the other hand, the 3-valve, I had lots of issues from those motors. Mostly misfiring issues. Now I understand these have some issues and they're not like bulletproof. However, for the time span I had the 3-valves and the time span I had this, I had a lot more issues with my 3-valves. The blue one, I had coil pack issues, I had spark plug issues, on and on, and that thing misfired consistently. It was a very hard problem to get fixed. Once I got it fixed, it stayed fixed, but then I had coolant issues with the J-pipe under the intake manifold going. The red 3-valve had fuel delivery issues and the fuel relay in the trunk, I kept replacing that, and after I got that replaced, it was a pretty strong car. 3-valve are still great cars, don't get me wrong. I want to own another one in the future, but for now I'm going to stick with the 5.0 powertrain, and those are the reasons why. And I'm happy to finally have one. So if you guys like today's video, please smash the like button. I want to know what you think about the 5.0 versus the 3-valve. Comment down below. Tell me what you think I missed out on the 5.0. Tell me what you think is better about the 3-valve. I like to hear everything. So please subscribe if you aren't already. Stay tuned for more videos. We got a lot more coming your guys' way. And just like that, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.